You are not taking my stage right now. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know y'all be snapping on the beat. Y'all got to snap on the beat. And if you haven't noticed, it is you are now brought to. Oh my God, I don't even know if it's straight or not. I don't want it. Yeah. Okay. You are now listening to Slick Speaks, baby. You already know Slick Speaks comes on every Tuesday at 10 a.m. I mean, I'm running a little late right now because we kind of had like a little meeting and whatnot. But I'm back in action, guys, and I'm here to address the elephants that you are not addressing, or you probably did see it, but today you're gonna be addressing them with me, and to be done in a slick, effortless fashion. Here is Slick Speaks, or here am I to like let you know what is going on in like our surroundings, our area, our Tri-County, our South Florida. The fact that we have 5 hurricanes, like here am I to bring the good news, because if you haven't noticed out there, there's been wacky weather, and a lot of people are just saying global warming and whatnot. But on the hindsight, if you're like a person like myself, Jesus is coming back, guys. This is all in Revelations. Okay, this is all in Revelations. The fire, the sun. What is it? The skies are red. Colorado is blizzarding. We have 5 hurricanes. Like, what's going on? Like, to be honest with you, like, Jesus just has to. We just have to hear the sound of the trumpet, and I'm just waiting for my clothes. Just like what is it? One of my good friends say, I'm just waiting for my clothes to rip off, and then me to go up into the sky to get judged for Judgment Day. Because 2020 has been honestly a wacky year. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the rapture year. They're waiting for this on Y2K, but it was actually 2020 would be the year of this wackiness. But I didn't want to touch up on the hurricanes or hurricanes, because like 5 or 6 of them out there. I just want to honestly say, I just have to relax, because going into my spiel, I know what I said last week, guys, and I apologize. The Dolphins are ready for this year, okay? It's just what happened on Sunday with the Patriots was a fluke. And I say a fluke because they put in the wrong quarterback. A lot of people wanted Tua to come in. A lot of people like myself wanted Tua to come in, but they put in Fitzmagic. And first of all, Fitzmagic is not a good quarterback. Everybody knows Fitzmagic is not a good quarterback, to the point that like if anybody knows anything about like if Fitzmagic is the quarterback to like what's the word? Quarterback to save a team, let me know. If anybody knows if Fitzmagic is the quarterback to actually, what's the thing called? If anybody knows any playoff run that Fitzmagic has done, please let me know. But the Dolphins, for some odd reason, keep starting this man like he is the savior of the Dolphins. Like, we don't need you. I felt like when we picked up Tua, we should have dropped Mr. Fitzmagic, to be honest with you. Like, I just feel like the Dolphins, especially the support, we have the talent. I know we do. We have the talent so much that when people leave the Dolphins, they do better on a different team or they win a championship. One example, Tannehill. Tannehill didn't win a championship yet, but he went far. We got Jay Ajayi from the Eagles. And Mr. Ajayi, first season getting traded off to the Eagles, he wins a championship. The Dolphins harbor so much talent, but it's just a supporting staff, the administration that is horrible. Like, they know they're horrible to the point that they don't really much care about like the situation or like what's going on with like literally everything that has to do with anything. I just can't like. I can't go back and forth with the. I love the Dolphins, but I can't go back and forth with their administration staff because they always make the wrong decisions. Always. When it comes to a point where the Dolphins reach rock bottom, There's another level the Dolphins reach. It's like a subfloor every time the administration said. I feel like for next season, because I'm not gonna count this season because we shouldn't even be opening the season for football. For next season, we should cancel, literally cancel the whole, like, just fire all the supporting staff of the Dolphins. I know this is not my first time saying this. Fire all the support staff. Now, I'm not saying the head coaches, defensive coordinators. I'm talking about everybody behind the scenes that's either wearing a suit or a white T-shirt that says, "Yeah, this is good for marketing. This is going this way." We should fire all of those people, and start off with a whole new, fresh face, probably straight out of college type of people that get get stuff done. Yeah, keep the head coach, keep defensive coordinators, but the people that for marketing, the people that make the big decisions in the boardroom, those guys need to go. The owner can stay because it's the owner. I wouldn't tell the owner to leave, but the owner can stay. Everybody else can go. We can have other people come in, influx, because we have the talent down here. We are just being stagnant right now. Or not stagnant, we're just being losers right now because we lost to Cam Newton and his Patriots. Cam Newton scored two rushing touchdowns? Yeah, he definitely can run. Like, we clearly Dolphins, I'm pretty sure they practiced for running, but running was a big situation, and the fact that they couldn't score because they had Fitz Magic out there. They didn't have Tua Tatuglia. Uh, all I know is Mr. Fitzmagic is not magical. He hasn't won a playoff game, or he probably did, but he never really did a playoff run, and that's a fact. Fitzpatrick is a good, adequate quarterback. Your day 9 to 5 quarterback, not really doing anything but there. Fitzmagic is not the quarterback. Our franchise quarterback is Tua Tatuglia. Okay, guys? And moving on from my Dolphins rant, because I'm going to be doing this every Tuesday because Dolphins are doing something this year. And I'm pretty sure they should be starting Tua Tatuglia when they face the Bills. Hopefully, I promise you. Hopefully they start Mr. Tua Tatuglia, because how do we lose 11-21 to the Patriots? We should have won that game, but we didn't because we're not, clearly our administration staff knows better than the fans. So, moving on. A Hollywood starlet, guys. I think you guys will know the name if I say it, but I'm gonna keep the name solo until I actually get done with the whole story. But this elephant is like a Hollywood starlet. This Hollywood starlet is tired of playing the dumb card. She's tired of acting dumb. She's tired of basically playing dumb for TV so she can get money. And this Hollywood starlet is called Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton is a very beautiful person. Very beautiful. I can see majority of Hollywood actresses that act, or I can't say she an actress, just Hollywood starlets that act dumb. I'm pretty sure they're acting dumb for a reason, but she quoted on an article. I would say I have to pull it up, but she quoted on an article that she is tired. She quoted on Flipboard.com. She clearly says she is tired of playing the dumb role. She doesn't want to do the dumb role. She wants to redesign her image, and she's famous for one night but I just have to say, it's good for her to say that. Everybody should redesign themselves, but it's gonna take a while for her to actually redesign her image, because everybody would know her as she was in that circle of the Kim Kardashian at a point in time, and the Nicole Richie and the My Simple Life. She was a part of that whole. Yeah, true. No, yeah, that too. The sex video that did come out, that too. But people knew her, or she got her shine from the light, even though she did have money, because I think her uncle and her dad had a hotel chain. She did have money, but like the limelight or like people started actually looking at her after her whole situation with TV and the way she acts and the way she talks. Like it's gonna take a long time for people to actually see her as serious, but I have to like commend her on that because it does it will take a lot to redesign your image. But I have to say, like, it's good that you are redesigning your image because a lot of people wouldn't say, a lot of people would play dumb, and then a lot of people play dumb majority of their lives, and I know majority of people know like these Hollywood starlets from, I can't say, I can't name drop, okay, but some people do know some Hollywood starlets that do act dumb, just on the sakes of acting dumb because that benefits them. The fact that she sees that she doesn't want to act like that shows that she wants to be more of a businesswoman and be more well respected than how she was. I mean, she was respected to an extent because people saw what she did, but they really never really took her that serious. I feel like Paris has reached an age where my name is Paris MFing Hilton, okay? Not Paris Hilton, not dud, bimbo, blonde. She wants to be Paris Hilton. Strong foot. She wants to leave an imprint in the room. That's really nice that she really want to redesign her image. It's to the point that really makes me think about I would say personal testimony. You got to redesign your image. You have to revamp yourself. You have to reach that certain point where you're like, you can't stay the same forever. They say, what is it? They say leopards don't change their spots or whatnot, but you're not a leopard. You're human. You have to, read the playbook that you already set out for your life and rescan and remap and redesign yourself and remake yourself, make yourself. If you get what I'm trying to come off, redesigning yourself is a part of life. The fact that people can put you in a box is not a good thing because you haven't really redesigned yourself. And I would say I have to commend Miss Paris Hilton because, that role wasn't really, I think that role wasn't really her because, side story, Paris Hilton was on this show that I used to watch. It's this brilliant car show. It's called The Grand Tour. Yeah, Grand Tour. I'm pretty sure if you have Amazon Prime, watch The Grand Tour. She is on that show, and basically she wasn't playing that same Paris. She wasn't playing that same Paris Hilton American role because she was overseas. She was actually playing like a smarter Paris to the point that you're like, damn, really, Paris, really, it's a really new light of Paris. Like if I didn't know Paris Hilton and I watched that, I would think, oh my gosh, she's probably like a good businesswoman.
Have you ever seen the movie House of Wax?
House of Wax with Paris? No.
She got murdered in it.
She got murdered? Really? See, I didn't even know that. Now I have to watch House of Wax. But I feel like in a different setting, in a different scenery, like Paris Hilton really does shine as a good businesswoman. It's just the Americans, or I feel like once you get that starlight or that stardom in America, where you started from is where they're gonna remember you from. Because you take the case of Kim Kardashian. I feel like everybody will have a story for Kim Kardashian because either you're gonna bring up the sex tape or you're gonna bring up all the marriages that she has been in. There's always an asterisk by these people's names to the point that they have to redesign themselves, and redesigning is a part of life. So if you don't want to redesign yourself, please stay away from me, okay? Because you gotta elevate to collect. You dig what I'm saying? But to bring out I would say my last point before I close off everything, I would have to say let's go Heat. I'm only saying let's go Heat because the Heat is the only one right now that's sitting while everybody else is fighting in the NBA, what is it, semifinals to figure out if they have a spot. Boston is looking to see if they can beat the Heat, or who else? Boston, Toronto. Toronto is not a good team. Okay. One rant. Toronto is not a good team. The fact that they won last year was because of one player. Kyle Lowry is not a good player, okay? Kyle Lowry is an adequate player. Kyle Lowry lost one of his biggest players, Mr. DeMar DeRozan, to the Spurs. Okay, guys? Think about it. You have I don't know how tall he is, like 5'11", 5'10". He is a short guy, and he got other supporting staff, but Kyle Lowry cannot bring a championship to Toronto by himself. Same thing as Kyrie Irving, that can't bring a championship to a city by himself. And I'm stating facts because this is all fact. Not saying that Kyrie is not a good player. Not saying that Kyle Lowry is not a good player. I'm not hating on the fact that they are not good players. But these players are star players, but they're highlight players. Kind of like a Kevin Love. Like, they're the players that you, like, when you turn on ESPN, you, like, look at what amazing play that they did. Ooh. Like, players that I can say that can bring in a championship or like be that ultimate playmaker would be like a Damian Lillard or like a LeBron James or a Jimmy Butler. Dig what I'm saying? Like I can't really take people serious when they say Kyle Lowry is good, or like, no, the Kyle Lowry is like an X factor. He's not an X factor of a player, okay, guys? And the only versatile team that can go up against the Heat right now is the Boston Celtics. And the Boston Celtics, as I say, Boston Celtics is the only team. But I feel like the Boston Celtics are just going to lose, just like every other team that faced the Heat over this postseason. And I have to say Jimmy Butler probably just be the MVP of the East, because Jimmy Butler, he deserves it, okay? If you don't think he deserves it, this man deserves him, Tyler Hero, the whole BAM, the whole supporting staff of the Heat. We have been waiting for this because I feel like everybody, what's the word? They doubted us. They said that we bought championships because we brought in LeBron, Bosh, and Wade. We bought championships. We can't do it again without star players. But look at this. We're doing this with rookies. Tyler Hero is only 20 years old. Okay, guys? 20 years old. They're saying that we bought champions. We're beating people with players that other teams wouldn't even pick. Like, remember Hassan Whiteside? When we had Whiteside? They didn't even know who Whiteside was until he was a part of the Heat. See, that's what I'm saying. The Heat should merge with the Dolphins, and there should be a merge of, like, talent of administration staff talking to each other, saying, how did you do it? Just pick up people that nobody picks up and make them star players? How do you do that? But I feel like there's like a miscommunication at that. I feel like the Dolphins administration staff are too cocky. And on that note, guys, I will have to say thank you for tuning into Slick Speaks. And remember, Slick Speaks tunes everywhere on Anchor, Spotify, anywhere you can hear podcasts, and on Facebook, baby, because you're watching me right now. And I have to say, hold on, one quote that I have to leave by before I go. I know it was hard sometimes, guys, but thank goodness you have a host so slick. Now, stay tuned for some more Slick Speaks. I'm going to say it one more time. I know it's hard sometimes, guys, but goodness gracious, you have a host that's so slick every Tuesday at 10 a.m. And you can tune into him to address every elephant. And until next time, guys, I will see you. And enjoy the beat, enjoy the vibe, and enjoy your Taco Tuesday. You are not taking my stage right now.